Happy holidays, happy new year, and happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we are finishing off the year with Nina, created by Zontan. She's based on an original character of his, but he used the art from Breath of Fire, which is an awesome callback. I used to love those games when I was a kid. Really surprised to see them here. I don't think she quite fits Nina from Breath of Fire, because I'm pretty sure she was the healer. I don't know, it's been a while. But she's going to be fighting Deadline, Angel of Extinction, which is the final one of Adelphaphage's villain variants. I've finally played them all once. Her teammates will be Pyre Expedition Oblask, the start of the new Cauldron variants. Mainstay, the Sentinels 4-1, and we'll be fighting in the 27 Skies, which are about to get blown the hell up. Alright, Deadline says, reveal cards from the villain deck until you reveal a device, put into play, shuffle the rest of the cards in the villain deck, and it turns out we get the Auto Armor Caster, so we will have to get rid of that quickly. First time each villain device will be dealt damage each turn, reduce it to 1. So that's going to be harder. When a catastrophe is destroyed, the earth shakes. Deadline deals each non-villain target 2 fire damage. And at the end of the villain turn, if he's got 3 or more catastrophes in play, he flips. Otherwise, we play the top card of the villain deck. So fairly similar to standard Deadline, and you'll see when he flips that he's actually similar to standard Deadline, just been retuned to be actually more of a threat. Let's get going. Plays a magnetic pole shift. That needs to go. End of turn. Plays a magnetic pole shift. That needs to go. Totally willing to take that damage to get rid of those cards because they're awful. Well, I guess we're going to start off with an Atomic Punch. Let us irradiate 2 of Nina's cards, I guess. And he will deal a target 1 energy damage to that. His power is Overload. Select 3 non-tapped cards among all players' hands. Tap them until they leave those players' hands. Okay. Draw a card. Nancy's going to go ahead and play Sweet Rhonda. And then he'll beat down the Auto Armor Caster because he can hit it twice. Draw 2 cards. Well, if we don't play any ongoings, we're not going to have to worry about those cards. Alright, start of turn, the Sentinels will flip. We haven't taken any damage yet. I guess the best I can do is a Telekinetic Wallop and hit the Auto Armor Caster, and then block. Draw a card. Alright, so Nina has a mechanic called Elemental Attunement, where M on Nina's cards is the number of mastery cards you have in play. Everything in her deck revolves around masteries. That being said, start with Focused Planning. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 into play, 1 in your hand, and 1 in your trash. That's a good deal. We will play Looking for Trouble. Search your deck and trash for a trial, put it into play, shuffle your deck. If you choose Might, Nina deals a target 2 fire damage. So you got 2 fire damage, regain 4 HP, play a card, draw a card. I'm going to go for Might so we can deal some damage. I don't actually know what it does, but that sounds like a good idea. Nina deals target 2 fire damage, hit the Auto Armor Caster. Trial of Might. When this card enters play, return all other trials in play to your hand. And see, look, it's Breath of Fire. The first time Nina destroys a target each turn, add a token to your mastery pool. That's not gonna work right now. So her power is Staff Blast. Nina deals a target 2 damage of any one type. She'll go ahead and hit the Auto Armor Caster for 2 fire damage. Draw a card. 27 Skies. Danger of Falling. Oh dear. That's a bad way to start. Need to get rid of that if at all possible. Whenever a hero card will be put in a trash, remove it from the game instead. Jeez. We need to remove H² hero cards from the game to get rid of this. That's crazy. Okay, start of turn. Discard the top 2 cards of each non-villain deck and destroy 2 hero ongoing or equipment cards. Alright, so everybody discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Shit, everybody remove the top 4 cards of your deck from the game. And we'll set those aside so we can read them later. See, that's unfortunate because now we're going to get 1 counter on this card at the start of the environment turn, and we just lost 16 cards. Ugh. Alright, and then we destroy Sweet Rhonda, which lets him draw 3 cards. And that is also removed from the game. Deadline plays probably Catastrophe. Oh no, it's the Atomic Enclave. Okay, cool. And the villain turn, play 1 more card. Unnatural Disaster. Oh dear. That's a lot of catastrophes. And the Atomic Enclave hits Pyre for 3. It's our first damage this game. I guess we'll go ahead and play Thermonuclear Core. This card enters your hand, select a non-tapped card in your hand, tap it until it leaves your hand. End of your turn, one player with no tapped cards may draw a card, and tap it. Right now that's only Mainstay, so let's go ahead and overload, draw a card, and we'll let Mainstay draw a card. Now he has all the cards. I guess we're gonna go Void Belter. Shoot, this sucks. Pop the Auto Armor Caster. I want to let Nina destroy that so she can get a mastery token. And of course if I destroy the Void Belter, it's getting removed from the game. I don't have any way to get rid of that card. Okay, well, we'll say we used his base power, so draw a card. Alright, Sentinels flip. Got no good options with the Sentinels, they skip. Alright, I'm going to play A Quest Awaits. Search your deck and trash for mastery card, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck, and play a card. Oh good. I was reading up on her masteries before the game. The one that I wanted did not get removed, so that's good to know. Let's just go ahead and do Elemental Blast. Nina deals a target 3 damage of any type, so we'll take out the Auto Armor Caster, which means she gets a Mastery token, and then that's removed from the game, and that's removed from the game. And then she will Staff Blast the Glaive for 1 energy damage, let's say. Draw a card. Alright, that gets a safety token. When we have 4 safety tokens, the card is destroyed. I think Deadline is going to take care of that for us. 27 Skies plays Fashionistas the 4th Sky. For the most equipment cards in play, or all players tied for the most cannot play equipment cards. That is Pyre and Mainstay. Probably doesn't matter because these guys are going to get destroyed, I think. And the environment turn, this card deals the hero with the most equipment cards in play 2 melee damage. Mainstay will take that. Alright, start of the villain turn. Discard the top 4 cards of each non-villain deck. And of course all the hero cards are getting removed from the game. And then destroy 4 hero ongoing equipment cards. We've only got 3. There goes the Trial, oh yeah, which is removed from the game. There goes Thermonuclear Core, and there goes Void Belter, which means he can hit Deadline for 6. So that was better than taking care of it. Play the top card of the environment deck. That environment card deals each non-villain target 2 melee damage. It's the Storm Garuda. Alright, everybody take 2. 2 players put a card from hand on top of their deck. The Mainstay and the Sentinels. Deadline deals the 2 non-villain targets the highest HP, 1 cold damage each. That is Pyre and Nina. And then he hits each non-villain target for 2 irreducible damage. I'm not even giving the Garuda HP because it's going to get destroyed. So he gets to play a card for some reason. Severed Ley Line. Alright, he flips. So when flipped, for each Severed Ley Line in play, hey, we just got one, discard the top 5 cards of each hero deck and remove the top card of the environment deck from the game. Well, that sucks. Let's see, we are losing the Storm Dragon. That's 13 cards. Oh good, I'm getting rid of a Rogue Fishing Cascade. End of the villain turn, which is now destroy all catastrophe cards and all environment cards. Do these have any on-destruction things? No, they do not. So that is 6 catastrophes. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, and then so this flip side is basically the same except for the whole thing about the Severed Ley Lines. So everybody takes 6 irreducible fire damage. That could actually be worse somehow. Okay, so we can do that twice more at maximum. Then he flips. Then I think he gets to play another card. It's a Severed Ley Line. Okay, and the Endglaive will hit Pyre for 3. Well, that was awful. At least we can hurt him. And at least we're not losing our cards anymore. Alright, let's do an Ion Trace. 2 players may each select a non-tapped card in their hand, move a card that shares a keyword with it from their trash to their hand, and tap that card. Let's see, she's got a 1-shot. I want to get back looking for trouble. He has no non-tapped cards. We'll get back this Telekinetic Wallop. Pyre deals each non-hero target 0 energy damage. And then we'll overload, draw a card. Yeah, I do not care about the Severed Ley Line. I got another Void Belter in here somewhere. Yes, Void Belter. Smack him for 3, draw a card. Alright, Sentinels flip again. I don't have to flip all of them. You know what? I won't flip Dr. Medico. Yeah, let's do Good Hero, Bad Hero. Heal 3, and Mainstay will hit Deadline for 3, and then we'll block. Draw a card. Alright, we're going to look for trouble again. Let's use the irradiated one. Wisdom and Speed. What would I rather do? Okay, let's do Trial of Speed, which lets me draw a card. Start of your turn, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, add a token to your mastery pool. Oh, okay, that'll get me up to 3 mastery. I'm trying to get to 3 mastery is the goal here. Staff Blast him for 2 toxic damage, draw a card. Oh, hey, look, there's the other Trial. Hey, look, Twilight Sparkle is on it for some reason. Okay. 27 Skies plays Storm Serpent, okay. This card is immune to melee damage. Whenever reduced to 0 or fewer HP, it gets shuffled into the environment deck. And in the environment turn, this card deals the 2 hero targets with the lowest HP, 1 lightning, and 1 sonic damage each. So that is Nina and Pyre. Start of the villain turn, each player shuffles their trash in their deck and Deadline regains 2 hit points. Yeah, I'll happily take those cards back. Thanks. Deadline plays Calculated Orogenesis and Severed Ley Line. Alright, we should try and get rid of one of those. Endglaive hits the Sentinels for 2. Alright, time for Cellular Irradiation, because Nina in particular has so many cards. We're going to use this on her. Alright, so she can use a power. She will hit him for 2 lightning damage. She can draw a card. She deals herself 2 energy damage, and she can play a card. We'll play a Quest Awaits and grab a Mastery. Let's see, I actually don't care what I get. Play that, shuffle, and I'm going to go ahead and play Energy Mastery. When this card enters play, this is how all the masteries work, remove 2 plus M tokens from your mastery pool or destroy this card and draw 2 cards. So we're going to destroy the card and draw 2 cards because I've only got 1 token. That was helpful. Let's overload. draw a card. Still doing good. Time for Shard Strength. Smack deadline for 4, draw a card. Alright, let's see, I'm going to flip Mainstay and then flip Dr. Medico and the Idealist. And we'll play Positive Energy. Everybody heal 1. Idealist will do a little bit of damage. Then I think we will heal Nina with their power, draw a card. Alright, start of my turn, I can discard 2 cards. How about both of these looking for troubles, because I have no more trials to get as far as I can tell. That gives me a mastery token. 1 more and I can finally play a mastery. Let's play Elemental Savagery. Power, Nina deals a target 3 damage of any type. The second power is Nina deals a target 2 damage of any one type and a different target 2 damage of a different type. I could use that to wear down the Endglaive, or we could just start blasting Deadline for 3 fire damage. Draw a card. Alright, 27 Skies plays Tide Stream of the 11th Sky. Increase cold and lightning damage by 1. Well, Nina will like that. Then the environment turn, each player puts one of their ongoing or equipment cards from play into their hand. Well, that sucks. Alright, this hits the 2 lowest for 1 lightning and 1 sonic. Oh, that's 2 lightning and 1 sonic. That is still Pyre and Nina. Good thing we healed her. Everybody put one of your ongoing or equipment cards into your hand. Okay, everybody shuffle your trash into your deck twice. He heals 4. And we play the top card of the environment deck. Subjugators of the 28th 4th Sky. No damage bonuses. That hits everybody for 2. Pyre's almost dead. And Deadline's going to flip. Plays a calculated Orogenesis and flips. Alright, discard the top 10 cards of each hero deck. Remove the top 2 cards of the environment deck from the game. That's bad. Destroy all catastrophe cards. This time it's 4. Could be worse. Destroy all of these. No destruction effects. Shuffle that into the thingy. Remove all but the bottom 2 cards from the game. We've got about 2 rounds to beat him. And he hits everybody for 4 reducible fire damage. Oof. So he flips back, he gets to play a card. It's the Pandemonium Key. That's actually potentially not as bad as it could be, since there's only 2 cards left in the environment deck. And the Glaive hits Mainstay for 3. He's already taken damage this round. Play Atmospheric Scrubbers. I can use the power on it immediately. 2 heroes may each discard a card to regain 2 HP. Each hero who discards a tap card this way may draw a card. So yeah, he'll do that. Draw a card. And she can do that. Draw a card. And then we'll do some tapping, I guess. Draw a card. Let's get that Void Belter back out. Already hits himself for 2. Hit Deadline for 4. Draw a card. Alright, Sentinels are flipping. Guess we'll do Durasteel Chains. And we'll block. Draw a card. Alright, start a turn I can discard 2 cards. I definitely have 2 cards to discard. Add a token. We're going to play Mastery Infernal. So we will remove 3 tokens from my Mastery pool, so we don't have to destroy the card. At the end of my turn, I can destroy an ongoing or environment card. Just flat. That's amazing. She'll hit him for 2 infernal damage. Draw a card. So next time I want to play a Mastery, it'll take 4 tokens. Tide Stream of the 11th Sky comes back. Everybody put an ongoing or equipment card into your hand. Well, that's fun. I can keep playing Atmosphere Scrubbers. Alright, start a turn, nothing happens for once. Plays the Ataxia Sphere. Are you kidding me? And then he plays Calculated Orogenesis. Well, at least I'll be able to get rid of that. Alright, the Endglaive hits the Sentinels for 2. This card deals the hero target the lowest HP 2 infernal damage. They must either discard a card or shuffle their trash into their deck. So that's Pyre. He will shuffle his trash into his deck. If we each play an ongoing or equipment card, we can destroy Tide Stream. So let's start with Atmosphere Scrubbers. Oops, Pyre will do it, and Mainstay will do it. And then we will do some overloading of Mainstay's cards, I guess. Draw a card. Alright, Mainstay hits himself for 2. Play the Void Belter. Hit him for 4. Draw a card. Sentinels flip. For the sake of getting rid of that environment card, we'll play Durasteel Chains again. Heal Pyre for 3. Draw a card. Okay, let's do Burst of Magic. You may draw a card, you may play a card, you may use a power. So we will draw, play Elemental Savagery again, and use the power to hit Deadline for 3 infernal damage. And then for her other power, let's do the second power on Elemental Savagery. Hit him for 2 lightning. And we're about to find out if the Pandemonium Key is an issue or not. Let's hit the Ataxia Sphere for 1. Draw a card. Alright, start of the environment turn. We destroy the card. Thank goodness. And it plays Steel Tiger. Oh, go figure. Okay, so Pandemonium Key goes off. Play the top card of the villain deck. Magnetic Pole Shift. Go figure. Oh, you know what? I forgot to destroy my ongoing card. That's a little better, at least. And the environment turns this card is not in front of a hero. This card deals the hero target the lowest HP, 3 melee damage. That's Mainstay. Well, that's pretty bad. Alright, discard the top 2 cards of each non-villain deck, so that goes right back in the trash. Mainstay's through his deck. Nina is also through her deck. Interesting. Then we destroy 2 things. Well, I just got another Void Belter, so let's let that be one of them. Deal a target 3 and 3. Yeah, we'll hit him. And I guess the atmosphere scrubbers, because I don't really need those. Alright, if he doesn't get unnatural disaster, we're okay. Subduction super zone, unnatural disaster. Well, they're all catastrophes. We have 1 round to deal him 45 damage before we lose the game. So, Englaive hits Pyre for 3, and the Ataxia Sphere will hit him for 2, and he'll shuffle his trash into his deck. Okay, let's play Chromodynamics, and let's go ahead and use the power on that. Discard a card, deal 2 targets, 2 lightning damage. Draw a card. Mainstay hits himself for 2, we play Void Belter. We will do 4, 3, and 3, so we'll hit him for 10. Not enough. Draw a card. Let's see, they all flip. How much damage can I deal? Good hero, bad hero, I guess is my best one. Heal 3, hit him for 4, and then block. Draw a card. Nina's got nothing. I play Trial of Speed, Elemental Savagery, hit him for 3 infernal damage, draw a card, and destroy Magnetic Pole Shift. Hey, Tidestream of the 11th Sky comes out. The Golem hits Mainstay for 2, and then everybody puts one of our cards back in our hand, and that's going to be the end of the game. Let's see, first, he hits everybody for 2 and 2 3 times, so everybody takes 6 irreducible damage. Damage dealt by a hero target. Okay, so that just kills the tiger. Mainstay's dead. Pyre is dead. And then, let's see, put a card from hand on top of the deck. Doesn't really matter. And he hits both of them for 1. Oh, hey, look, the Sentinels soak it. And then he flips and destroys all the thing and hits everybody for 4 irreducible fire damage, killing Nina, and removes all the cards from the environment. Wow, that was really hard. Definitely did not have a good support team here. Also got screwed over by the environment, which admittedly I was expecting. Let's go ahead and put Nina's deck back together so we can look at it. Yeah, the way Nina is set up is that she takes a while to go, but once she gets going, she goes. But there was just too much going on to be able to deal with it. Versatile Mastery. Destroy a mastery in play. If you do, you may put a mastery into play from your deck, trash, or hand, ignoring its interplay effect. If you search your deck, shuffle it. You may use a power. So that'll let you swap masteries out when you have a whole bunch of them in your hand. Lightning Mastery. First time Nina deals lightning damage to a target each turn, she may deal that much lightning damage to all other non-hero targets. This damage cannot be increased. So, avoiding dual crowbars mechanics. Trial of Wisdom is, at the end of your turn, if you played no cards this turn, add a token to your mastery pool. I follow the artist who drew that picture, and I like that AU. Elemental Harmonics. Remove a token from your mastery pool. If you do, choose any 2. All heroes regain 2 HP. Nina deals 2 damage of any one type to all non-hero targets. A hero may play 2 cards, a hero may draw 2 cards. Pretty good, honestly. Given how valuable mastery tokens are, that's actually worth doing. Like, if you are where I was in the middle of the game and, like, my trial just got destroyed and I wasn't going to be getting any in play, yeah, not bad. Energy Mastery says the first time a hero target will be dealt damage by a non-hero source each turn, you may reduce that damage by 1 and redirect it to another target. Elemental Control. First power, destroy an environment card. Nina deals herself 2-M psychic damage. Second power, look at the top M+1 cards of any deck. You may put 1 on the bottom of that deck, replace the rest in random order. So, this one benefits from you having lots of masteries out. Fire Mastery increases fire damage dealt by Nina by 3. Elemental Balance. Power. Up to M+1 targets regain 2 HP. Power. One player may draw M+1 cards. Very good support. Cold Mastery. The first time Nina deals damage to a target each turn, reduce damage dealt by that target by 2 until the start of your next turn. Maybe I should have gone for that instead. Not that it would have helped. Desperate Times. Increase M by 1 until the start of your next turn. You may play a card, you may use a power. Nina deals herself 5 melee damage. Wow. Sonic Mastery. Non-melee damage dealt by Nina is increased by 2 and irreducible. Oh, if I'd known that, I might have gone for that first. Although, by the time I got that card in hand, the auto armor caster was already gone. Trial of Courage. At the end of each round, if Nina took 4 or more damage that round, add a token to your mastery pool. Would have definitely worked. Radiant Mastery. At the end of your turn, restore 4 HP to a target. Would have been helpful. And Projectile Mastery reduces damage dealt to Nina by 2. Less useful in this game just because he does a lot of irreducible damage. So that's Nina. She's a slightly complex hero, has a lot of versatility if you know what you're looking for and have the time to build up to it. I wanted to look at Pyre's in-cap here since this is new. Just the first power on this, 1 player may discard an irradiated card. If they do, each player may play a card. That's really good. Like, that is really good, and if I could have lasted another turn, I would have started doing that. Well, that's it for this game. You'll be seeing this variant of Deadline again at some point, and you'll be seeing Nina again at some point. Until then, as always, thanks for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, Adelphage's Archives, and Zontan's custom decks are not licensed to against products. Please support the official release and flip and celebrate the end of 2020.